She was the tough one, the girl in the leather jacket who took no nonsense from anyone. While other teenage stars wore pastels and smiled for the cameras, Nancy McKeon crossed her arms, narrowed her eyes, and became the heartbeat of one of the most beloved shows of the 1980s. For 8 seasons, she was Jo Polniacek on The Facts of Life, the street-smart Bronx kid with a heart of gold. Millions of girls wanted to be her. Millions of boys wanted to know her. Then, at the height of her fame, she walked away. Not in a scandal, not in a blaze of headlines. She just disappeared. For decades, fans have asked the same question: what happened to Nancy McKeon? Now, at 58, she has finally stepped back into the light. And the woman the world has seen today, she is almost unrecognizable. Not because of tragedy, because of something far more surprising. She was born in 1966 in Westbury, New York. Acting was in her blood. Her older brother, Philip McKeon, was a child star on Alice. Nancy followed close behind. By 14, she had auditioned for The Facts of Life, a spin-off of Different Strokes. The show was struggling. Ratings were low. Then Nancy arrived. She played Jo, a rough-edged juvenile delinquent sent to Eastland School. The chemistry between the cast, Blair, Tootie, Natalie, and Jo, saved the show. It ran from 1979 to 1988, over 200 episodes. Nancy was not acting. She was Jo. That toughness came from somewhere real. But behind the scenes, Nancy was fighting battles no one saw. The pressure of fame, the loss of childhood, the constant demand to be someone she wasn't. She later admitted, "I grew up too fast. I didn't know who I was without the character." When The Facts of Life ended, she tried to transition to adult roles. She starred in A Cry for Help, The Wrong Woman, and even a recurring role on The Division. But the magic never returned. The public had frozen her in time. She was always Jo, and that was a cage. In the early 2000s, Nancy stepped back. She married a cameraman, Mark Andres, in 1998. They had 2 daughters. She chose motherhood over Hollywood. She cooked meals, drove carpools, and lived a life of complete anonymity. For nearly 15 years, she rarely acted. She turned down interviews. She avoided red carpets. She let the world forget her. Then, in 2024, she made a rare public appearance at a Facts of Life reunion. The photos went viral within hours. Fans gasped. The woman standing next to her former castmates was not the leather-clad Jo they remembered. Her hair was silver. Her face had aged naturally, no fillers, no obvious surgery. She wore a simple dress. She smiled softly. The internet exploded. Some comments were cruel. She looks so old. But most were beautiful. She looks happy. She looks real. She looks like a woman who chose peace over fame. Nancy McKeon never wanted to be a pinup. She never wanted to freeze time. She wanted to live, and she has. Today, at 58, she lives quietly in Texas. She rides horses, one of her great loves since childhood. She volunteers with animal rescue organizations. She occasionally posts photos on Instagram of sunsets, her dogs, her daughters, never of herself. She once said, "I was Jo for 10 years, then I was Nancy, and Nancy needed a break. The world expected her to stay young forever." She refused. The world expected her to chase fame. She walked away, and maybe that is the part people understand too late. The most radical act a woman can do in Hollywood